Do you know why Saturn has those spectacular rings? And did you know that Uranus, Neptune, and Jupiter have rings too, though invisible? Are they just space debris or the remains of ancient lost worlds? Today, we uncover the true origin of planetary rings. Planetary rings are structures made of ice, rock, and dust. Every gas giant in our solar system has rings, but not all of them are as spectacular as Saturn's. Saturn is iconic, but Uranus, Neptune, and Jupiter have their own rings too. These rings tell fascinating stories of gravity and destruction. Their composition and origin have been studied for decades. We owe much of what we know to the Voyager probes and the Cassini mission. Let's explore what they discovered. How do rings form? One theory involves comets or moons torn apart by the planet's gravity. When an object gets too close, it can be shredded. Saturn may have destroyed a moon hundreds of millions of years ago. Its gravity tore it into countless fragments. This happens within a region called the Roche limit. Inside this limit, tidal forces overpower an object's own gravity. But there's another idea. Rings formed at the same time as the planet. Material that never managed to become a moon. Trapped in orbit since the planet's birth. Both theories are still considered plausible today. And perhaps, both are true. What are the rings made of? Saturn's rings are mostly water ice, but they also contain rock, dust, and organic compounds. Some fragments are as big as buildings. Others are tiny, like grains of sand. This variety creates a stunning effect. The ice reflects sunlight, making the rings visible from Earth. That's why Saturn's rings are so bright. The rings of Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune are much darker, likely because they contain more carbon-rich material. This composition makes them harder to observe, but they're no less important. Saturn has 7 main ring systems. Scientists label them A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. The B ring is the brightest and densest. The Cassini spacecraft studied these rings for over a decade. It flew through them more than 20 times. It discovered waves, gaps, and complex structures. These are shaped by small moons called shepherd moons. Some, like Pan and Daphnis, orbit within the rings themselves. But here's a surprise. Saturn's rings aren't eternal. They're slowly falling into the planet, a rain of ice. Scientists estimate they could vanish in 100 million years. A fleeting beauty, but a magnificent one. Jupiter has rings too, discovered by Voyager in 1979. They're faint, nearly invisible in visible light, made of dust ejected from its inner moons. Uranus has at least 13 rings. They're thin, dark, and sharply defined. They were discovered by accident during a stellar observation. Again, they may be debris from ancient collisions. Neptune has irregular, patchy rings. The most famous is the Adam's ring. It contains strange arcs of dense material, possibly unstable or temporary. Every ring system is unique, like a planet's fingerprint. Are the rings old or young? Recent studies suggest Saturn's may be relatively new, maybe less than 100 million years old. Cassini measured the rate at which ring material falls onto Saturn. The faster the fall, the shorter the ring's lifespan. Rings might form and fade in cycles. But scientists are now looking beyond our solar system. Some exoplanets appear to have enormous ring systems. One could be 200 times larger than Saturn's. Studying these rings helps us understand moon formation too. And ultimately, the evolution of planetary systems. Every grain, every fragment is a piece of cosmic history. Planetary rings aren't just beautiful, they're keys to understanding a planet's story. They help us answer fundamental questions about the universe. They're scars, archives, and memories of a violent cosmic past. And Saturn is the most spectacular storyteller of them all. But one day, even its voice will fade. Did you enjoy this journey through the rings? Leave a like to support the channel. Subscribe for more space science content, and tell me in the comments, which planetary ring is your favorite? See you in the next video. Always among the stars. Keep watching the universe with me, and as always, stay curious.